Hello, good evening, everybody. How's everyone doing? Hello again to those of you who I just cooked with not long ago. A little bit different setting, right? Hi, Carrie. We are going to announce the winner of the giveaway. Hi, Chelsea. Karame. Hi. Hi, Janet. Hello, hello. I'm going to give everyone a few minutes to hop on here. Hi, Dee. Hi, Stephanie. Hi, Nina. And then I'm going to share this real quick, and then we'll get started. How's everyone doing tonight? Feeling good? Feeling not so good? Feeling great? Hi, Melissa. Hi, Kim. Getting ready to eat some steak? Sounds yummy. I'm going to do my saging here real quick. Dee's finishing her dinner. Hey, Dina. Hey, Melissa. So for those of you that missed it, hi, Rebecca. I was going to go live from YouTube in my kitchen, and they wouldn't let me, since it's a new channel, because I set up a channel just for the keto cooking. Since it's new, they wouldn't let me go live for 24 hours. They have to make sure I'm a real person, which I totally get. So that's why I had to do it live from my page today. All right. So while we're waiting for everyone to come in here, we are going to sage and cleanse our space. And I ask that my spirit guides, along with your spirit guides, come in to assist us and give us the best information that we are to have right now to give us peace in our heart, peace in our mind, and comfort as to everything that we're going through right now. Hi, Cindy. Thank you. It was really good. And my picky one, my youngest, Max, he actually ate it. So, kids will eat this. Trust me, guys. And it's easy. And if you missed it, I shared it to that Keto Made Simple, I think is the name of it. I shared it to my page. So you can go back and watch it, or you can cook it next week. It doesn't have to be, you don't have to cook live with me, but I just figured it would help some people if they had someone to talk to. And I missed half the comments that came through. So I totally felt like I was talking to myself, which sometimes I feel like I'm talking to myself. All right. So I feel like the energy is cleansed and we're good to go. It's extra smoky in here. So I'm just kind of putting out my sage and my incense because they're going nuts, which is good. It just means there's a lot of energy, a lot going on. All right. So this will be my last reading for the next 24 hours. And then I will get back on here again on Saturday. So I won't be on tomorrow doing readings, but I will be on tomorrow on the other page cooking breakfast. So, Yay. Thank you, Carrie. Yep, absolutely, Janet. You just kind of get used to that when you're a mom, right? All right, so the moon phase right now. Let's talk about the moon phase and everything that's going on. Okay, so we're in the waning gibbous phase as far as our moon phase. So that means gratitude, sharing, doing things for others. We talked about this last night. Doing any sort of, good things for other people, paying it forward is the words I was looking for. Doing good deeds, selfless deeds. That's the most important right now, because it's really going to help what you're manifesting. It's going to help with good energy. It's going to help with good karma out there in the universe. Plus, it makes you feel good to help other people. So that's the main thing. Right now is a really easy time to be spending money, which is kind of funny that this would be coming through because this very much affects me too. I feel like I've just like thrown money out there lately. You want to be careful you don't burn a hole in your wallet, is what I'm being told as far as with energy right now and spending. So if you're kind of on a spending spree, we're told to like bring it back a notch, which most of us have to anyways, because we already spent what we had there, right? If you spent a little extra, no worries, but you might want to take it easy, at least for the next couple weeks, and let all that replenish and kind of fall back into your account where it's supposed to be able to complete the cycle and make its full throttle reverse coming back to you. As much as you're sending out, you're getting back in. Remember to let go of things that no longer serve you. That's all about right now. It's all about the energies. It's about forgiving ourselves, forgiving situations we had no control over, forgiving people who have hurt you. Remember, that does not mean you go hang out with them, right? Some people will. Some people will be like, you know what, I forgive you and we can make this work. Other people, it does not mean you have to hang out with this person. Not everyone is meant to forgive and become their best friend again because their energy doesn't serve you. But there are people that need to do the forgiving, so you're not carrying that heaviness and that baggage along with you. I just realized my fountain wasn't plugged in. Okay. Yay, Tanya, you made it. You made it. You had plenty of time. Plenty of time, girl. We just got started. All right. So we talked about the moon's energies. We are still in Libra as far as where the moon is at and what phase or sign that we're under. So that rules the kidneys. Remember to drink lots of fluids, plenty of water. You could be having issues with that right now as far as feeling like different pains or stuff like that fun stuff. So make sure you're drinking a lot of water. Give yourself a nice relaxing bath or just some time to yourself to kind of recoup everything. Another thing you can do is that like wall pose where you lay down on the floor and put your feet straight up with like your butt right up against the wall and legs kind of like, you know, an L shape like that. That's really good as far as like for your kidneys, and it helps to kind of stretch and move stuff around. Yeah, hopefully I don't get sidetracked tonight. I got really sidetracked last night, so sorry. But see, I stop and I answer your guys' questions, and then I completely will lose everything they're giving me. So sometimes I can't help it. But I always like to know how you're doing and what you guys are up to. All right, so before we go any further, we need to announce the winner of the messages from your angels card. Okay, so what I have is there's like a program that you can use where you put all the names of everyone that shared the video and everything like that, and it'll automatically just pop out a name for you. That way it's fair. And the person who won, and I think she is in here. Yes, she's in here, is Nina. So congratulations, Nina. You won. I will get this sent out to you. So make sure and message me on social media so that I have your address. The box is all ready to go, already autographed, and I have the little silky card holder in there as well. So congratulations to you. They may have wanted me to share my cooking with you. That's true. I never thought of it that way. Yay, Nina. Congrats. That's really exciting. She said, I just woohooed really loud in my kitchen. That's awesome. Yay. So if you did not win, it's okay. We have other ones coming up. Don't forget that very soon we have the fairy cards that are going to be given away. These super pretty ones. I'm going to use those again tonight. But those are going to be given away on my birthday. I have like, some keeps messing with me on this side. So don't forget that we have that coming up. And I love how all of you are so loving and so supportive of everyone. So congrats, Nina. That's super exciting. And I appreciate you watching and all your love and support as well. So it is absolutely my pleasure. And I think you will really like the cards too. You're right. Absolutely. It's meant to be. As soon as the classes start, another thing I was going to talk about, I will let you guys know right away so that you can sign up. It will be something that's all done online through like a Skype type account, or there's one that we could do through like a Facebook Messenger. So I'm just going to see, as far as like video quality, what would be best, if I can speak properly tonight, for everyone, as far as like quality and all that type of thing. So I'm working on that, and details will be coming soon. I know that Lisa in Grand Island is trying to pull me out there to come out there and do some readings in person as well. So I definitely want to do that. I don't know if Lisa's in here or not for sure, but we're looking at some different places where I can come out and do like a group type reading, talks, that type of thing out in Grand Island, Nebraska. So details will be coming on that as well. It will probably be closer to as soon as the weather is not so icky. I don't want everyone to have to try to schedule something and be in the area and then have the weather mess with us. So we'll do that closer to spring. Also, I'll know my schedule quite a bit better then. So we are going to go ahead and get started with our reading. And yay, see, Nina, everyone's so excited for you. All right. There are a few crystals that are going to be coming with those cards as well, just because I'm being called to what a few things you need to be sent. So that'll be in a little welcome gift pack. Also, don't forget, if you have chime candles you want to order, or any sort of the small chime holders, crystals, towers, they're all available on my website. So you can go on there and purchase them. If you're looking for like a starter kit and you've never had crystals before, or candles, you can get those on there too. And they will come with a list of what they are, basic meanings of what they do, as far as like healing energies or different things you can use the candles for, that type of thing. So what do we have jumping out here? Inner power. Inner power. What we all need to take back, right? All right, let's see here, guys. What do our angels and guides need us to know for today? You guys I can't even reach forward to grab. These literally landed like this in my lap and just kind of like balanced up against me. So that's interesting. So we got clarity and mastery and inner power. Okay, so that is coming through for a reason. That means there's some of you that are questioning yourself. You're questioning your path and where you're going and what you're supposed to be doing or what you're doing wrong. Okay, you have to remember, just like we talked about last night, things don't always happen in our timeline, okay, how we want them to happen, or as quickly as we want them to happen, or as steadily as we want to happen. So it's really important to be able to take your power back, know that it can't be on your timeline, unfortunately. It's one of those things that you have to have patience with, because not everything is going to happen when we want it to happen or when we need it to happen, but they really want you to focus on where you're going and where you're putting your energy to. Okay, so that's really important. Clarity on the situation, it just has to do with some of you necessarily not knowing what it is that you want to do or where you want to go or where this information is going to come from. So needing clarity is okay. Wanting information or wanting to gain more knowledge on a specific subject, whether it's something to do with your career. For some of you, it's something to do more spiritual, as far as going to the next level or opening yourself up more, or learning to practice to meditate more, or learning to communicate with your spirit guides. Whatever that is, you want to master it. You want to get to that next level. It just takes a lot of clarity as far as how you're going to get there and how quickly. It definitely takes time. It definitely takes time. So it's not overnight. It's not one of those things where you're going to wake up in the morning and be like, whoa, I know all this information all of a sudden. You know, it's a process. So the best thing you can do is Google, and we have the best resources there are out there right now as far as being able to get more information on subjects that you need, classes you can take, which we're working on, at least on my end, books. When I started doing readings, or even way prior to that, and just deciding on what I was going to do, or trying to even understand my gifts and what they meant, I just literally downloaded any sort of book on any sort of information, communicating with your spirit guides. Anything that had to do with communicating with my spirit guides, I downloaded and I read front to back. And everyone had a little bit different perspective and different tips and tricks as far as how you communicate. But the thing is that I don't ever remember anyone saying is it's going to be different for everyone. A lot of the books that I read all talked about how they would suddenly see their spirit guide in front of them, or they could hear their spirit guide talking to them. So they knew that they had to do A, B, or C. And it was never that way for me. I did not see my spirit guide. I did not hear my spirit guide. Mine was very different. I got energy feelings where I knew someone was around me. I knew that there was energy there. And you got to remember, this was way back before I even saw spirit energy around me, other than whisking by kind of out of the corner of my eye. Mine was very much, I would get like, and I still do this a lot, I get a picture in my head, almost like a movie, but it's my thoughts and my feelings being put into someone else's. So your thoughts and feelings are given to me as if they're my own. So I had to learn to decipher what was mine and what wasn't. And that I knew I'd never been in this situation, so it had to have been yours. So it's very strange how I see things and how I communicate sometimes, or at least it was in the beginning. I still get that now, but now I see, you know, a lot more around me and it's very clear. But it's still a matter of how everyone is different, how they experience stuff and how they communicate. So that's the hardest thing, is I wish I could be like, well, you know, Dina, this is how you communicate with your spirit guides, because I don't know. And it's so different and so personal for everyone and how they communicate. Some lucky few are ones that can hear it right in their ear, like someone's talking to them. But the interesting thing is even though that's what we all want, we want that instant gratification and that instant, like, oh, I hear them, they're talking to me. But the people that have those gifts almost feel like there's something wrong with them, because they hear voices, they hear people talking to them that aren't there. And this is way more than a disembodied voice. This is more than just paranormal, hearing stuff like that. This is a full conversation going on next to you with no one around you that you can see, no one else hearing it. And you're having this conversation to what appears to be everyone else with yourself, when it's really talking to your spirit guides. So imagine how hard that would be on the person that no one else understood it or what they were hearing or seeing or experiencing. So sometimes the things we wish we could do or the gifts we wish we had don't always feel that way to the people that have them. It's same with things that you've gone through in your life. There's the saying, and it's for a reason, that if everyone took their baggage or their hurt, their pain that they went through in their life, and you put it all in the middle of a circle, and everyone said, here, this is what I've had to deal with in my life. This is the hurt I've gone through. This is the pain I've gone through. Everyone would go back and take their own bag if you had choice of any bag out there, because everyone else's seems to be so hard and so hurtful, and you just can't imagine going through it. You're just going to step back and just go through what you already knew. So it's very different for every person in how they communicate, how they experience stuff, what they feel. So don't ever feel bad because you're confused about your gifts or what you have, or if you even have any, or if you want to open them up more, because it's so different for everyone. And it's such a timeline of a never-ending cycle that it's just a matter of communicating with your guides and asking them to help you to understand what's going on and to just open you up enough to what you can handle right now in this moment. Because your guides and angels are never going to give you more than you can handle. So that's what I did. Oh my gosh, Carrie, you got kicked out of here and then got back. Well, we're glad you're back. And hi, Jamie. I just started when you hopped on here, so you're good. Well, pretty quickly anyway. You didn't miss too much. All right. So we're going to do our moon energy cards and see what we have surrounding how we feel about this situation and how we are going to handle this energy and this change and this confusion around where we're going or where we're supposed to go or what we're supposed to be doing. Okay. Ooh, we've got more jumping out tonight. We had that last night too. Let's see how many we have. We have 2. We have meditate again. Our spirit guides are really wanting us to be able to meditate and try to communicate. Sometimes that has to do with listening, figuring out what's going on, what we need to listen to, or just looking for those signs or trying to figure out those signs that we're getting. Journaling helps with that too, because if you're getting a lot of repetitive stuff that keeps coming through, like, okay, that's one of my signs. The other one that popped out here is don't let your past hold you back. That's awesome. And that's perfect because we know what we're trying to work on right now is healing from our past, healing from hurt, any baggage that we're carrying around, any pain that we're carrying around or hurt or things that make us feel uncomfortable to where we feel like we can't move forward. What holds you back from feeling like you can have that job or have that career move that you want to make? Hi, Maddie. It's okay. Hi, Charlene. There's a lot that can hold us back. A lot of times there's deep-rooted feelings to that as to why we feel that way. What gives you that idea that you can't go for everything you want? Who told you that at some point? No, you can't do that. You're never going to do that. Because whoever that was, we need to pluck that out and remove it and go for what you want. We need to get rid of this mentality that everyone has, that they're stuck at a certain level or they're stuck at a certain place in their life, because you can do anything. You can do anything that you put your mind to. It doesn't mean it can be on your timeline. You may start over today and it may be 5 years from now before you get to that place that you want to be. But that's okay. That's the timeline of the universe and how it's supposed to go. But it doesn't mean you should give up, right? Hi, Kelly. So those are the 2 that just jumped out. Let's see what else. Ooh, I got all kinds of stuff falling here. I got another one that jumped. We'll get that guy. If I... Oh my goodness, my rose quartz just fell on the ground. Okay, that's what happens when I hit my chair against my desk. All right, so what's interesting about this, when you guys saw me shuffling, I looked at the back of the deck to see what was holding us back, right? I didn't turn it and show you guys, and I continued to shuffle, and this is what popped out. The same card that I saw, that was what was holding you back, and it says your dreams need a practical plan, okay? So this is just what we talked about. What are you going to do to get there where you want to go? I love this type of validation because it shows you flat out that if that's how you really feel, and if that's what you want to do is change where you're at, change something, whether it's your relationship or where you live or your career or where you're going or spiritually opening up more, you need a plan. What are you going to do? What are you going to do to get there? So that's really cool because that was on the back of here. I looked at it, shuffled, and it flew out on the floor. So, and I lost my rose quartz flame. All right. We'll do our moon tarot, and then we're going to do our fairy cards. So, I'm totally missing half the conversation right now. I apologize. I don't know what anyone's talking about. Talk amongst yourselves. I think that's what's happening. Oh, fairies, yes. Who thinks they're going to win the fairy deck? Somebody's got to. I know everyone wants to, but I wonder if that person knows. I feel like they do. I feel like they're like, yep, I'm being pulled to it. Okay. Tarot deck. Oh, thank you, Jamie. Our birthdays are super close. Twos are good. Twos are really good. Okay. Interesting. We got 3 major arcana cards here. So we got the Hangman, which tells us that you are still placing all the blame on yourself as to what's going on, what you're being held back from. Maybe it is your fault you're being held back. Maybe it's not. You just placed all the blame on yourself from the past and everything that went on. Okay? You guys need to let this go. Let this go. We pulled the Devil card. That means there's an influence in your life or that has to do with your past that you're still hanging on to that needs to be released, okay? Needs to be let go. There should no longer be this grip on this person, or this person should no longer have this grip on you, whether they're still in your life or whether they're the reason that you can't move forward or you can't heal. Okay, there's someone that needs to cut the cords and let them go. They're not healthy to be in your life or in your thoughts or fears that you're even carrying around. The other one we got was the Emperor. And the really cool thing about this is you being able to take charge. So these are 3 cards that are very much almost, actually they're this way, past, present, and future here. Okay. The past hurt, everything you went through that put you exactly where you are and why you feel this way. How you feel right now, currently, feeling like you're alone, feeling like literally things are upside down and you're not sure how to bring them back together or pull yourself together. And then you've got this one, which is flat out telling you, you have all the keys to bring everything back together. You have the building blocks, but it's a matter of doing that work to be able to move forward and heal from that past, from this person that still has like a hold of you. And even if they don't have a hold of you, their memories that you're hanging on to do. So that's what you need to release and forgive and step away from. But it definitely shows an amazing outcome, especially when you step out of this, and it's going to make you such a stronger person and the person that you're meant to be and the person that you already know that's in there. It's just a matter of being able to heal and find that little speck of whatever it is in there that you know is still there, that little fire, that little sparkle that is just barely lit, that we need to light the rest of the way. All right. Now, fairy cards. Let's do the fairy cards. Actually, we're going to do both. We're going to do the angel cards and the fairy cards. How about that? You guys have time, right? The kids tonight are like, pretty sure we're getting out of school. I'm like, I'm pretty sure you are too. I'm just thinking it's going to happen. And they want to stay up. And I'm like, you can't, because if they do end up having school, that won't work out so well. So they got a little extension on their bedtime. So they're at least excited about that. But I really don't think there'll be school tomorrow. It's supposed to be pretty bad. So stay in, get up, go to the keto cooking page on here. I don't know if I'll be able to be live on here tomorrow morning, or if it has to be a full 24 hours. In that case, I'll be on the page again, and I'm going to be making waffles. Keto waffles with a keto mix. So, which I realize most of you might not have the mix. That's okay, but it'll at least show you what to get and what to do. Bellevue and UNO have canceled already. Ooh, that's awesome. That's a pretty good sign when UNO cancels, because they usually don't cancel ever. So I don't want it to start till later tonight, because my daughter is literally, they already called Plattsmouth too. Oh yeah, they're not having it. My daughter is on a bus right now in Grand Island, because there was a Gretna basketball game tonight. So she is like one of the basketball managers. So she goes to all the games, but I told her I was going to be sending angels with her, but as long as it doesn't start until they get back, and I'm going to get back so late. They don't even get back till like midnight. I don't know how they do that to kids on a school night. But if she's a night owl like her mom, so she'll be fine. However, hopefully it'll hold off. Well, that's nice, Carrie. You got the day off either way. That's perfect. I love no school days. I like to keep them home all to myself. There won't be too many years until that, ends. Yeah, I think she'll be okay. I've got a pretty good shield around that bus. All right, so what do we need to know here? All right, so we got inner goddess, which can be guys too. No offense to any men watching. Inner goddess is awaken the god or goddess within you through dance, self-care, appreciating your divinity. Self-care, guys. Do something for yourself. We talk about this a lot. Get your nails done, get a pedicure, get your hair did. Sometimes even honestly, like, I think it is $15, $20, maybe $30 at some places to just go in and have someone else like scrub and shampoo your hair and be able to relax and have them dry it. It's very pampering. But I'm a nail girl, so I like to get my nails done. But do something nice for yourself. The other one we got, which is really interesting, is focused intention. And it says, keep your unwavering thoughts, feelings, and actions focused on your target, and you will make your mark Awesome. All our cards went together again tonight. Everything we talked about, keeping focus on what you want and where you're going. And even if it is literally not the timing that you want it to be, everything will work out how it's supposed to. I promise. I love karaoke, Kelly. I haven't actually done karaoke in forever, but I used to all the time. And actually this is going to make me sound really old, but when I was in college, I did one of those karaoke contests in the bars, and I won like through all the state of Nebraska. This was a long time ago. And this is when I was doing hair. So I worked at Garbo's and Regency. And so I was up against one other person who got second place, and we were supposed to sing at West Fair, like the big outdoor stadium. And I still had like the song of my choice, and then I would have gotten like state champion, and my boss wouldn't let me off work. Isn't that awful? And I gave her plenty notice. So I like basically had to forfeit the whole thing to the other person. And it made me really sad, and I've never gotten over it. Maybe that's what I need to release. But yeah, super sad. And I was like 21 at the time. I was heartbroken. It was like, those were my dreams. So look how much everything changes, right? All right, the one we had pop out was celebration. Let go and have fun. This goes right along with the last one, doing something for yourself, doing something that you want, doing something that makes you happy. I was singing, I think one of the ones that I won with was, like these boots are made for walking, that one. And I hate to admit this one, but I sang I Touch Myself. That was one of my go-tos, but that was in the karaoke bar because my friends liked it. And then there was another one too. I did a lot of like duet ones, but oh, Son of a Preacher Man. That's what I was supposed to sing. That was my one I was supposed to sing on stage that night. Gotta remember, this was like 9 years ago. No, 19. More than that, 9. I wish it was only 9 years ago that I was 21. There it is. Came flying out at us. All right, competition. Don't worry about your competition. Summon courage and self-confidence. Okay, so stop worrying about other people. Yep, Janis Joplin. Stop worrying about other people and what they think, and focus on what you want and what you want to go for, because that's what's most important right now, right? Doing what you love, doing what your passion is, and not like, well, someone else might beat me to it, or they might be more qualified. You are the best one qualified if you believe in yourself and you do what you love. That was for me in my singing competition. Okay, so if you guys are ready, we are going to do our energy healing for tonight. If you're not staying on here, thank you for coming on and watching, and I love you and I appreciate all of you, and you guys are so amazing, and I love you all. Love you all so much. Okay, so when you guys are ready to do your energy healing, go ahead and give me a thumbs up or a comment, or let me know so I know when you're ready. And I'm going to write down the time so that I can mark it later. Yeah, I think that card did come up last night as well. Tiffany, I didn't see that you were on here. I have that keto group on there now called Keto Made Simple on Facebook. So I couldn't find you on there. So I will tag you in it, but I put links to it on my other page. All right, everybody's ready. Okay. So when you are relaxed and ready, I'm going to have you go ahead and close your eyes. Take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. Another deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. I'm going to go ahead and start at 10 and count backwards to 1. For those of you that haven't done this before, energy will transfer once I hit 1. Another big deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Energy transfers now. Sending energy and healing to any parts of your body that are sore or you're having trouble with, any pain. Filling those voids with love and light, confidence, success, fulfillment, and self-love. Filling you up with enough energy to make it through the rest of your evening, or energy to relax you down if that's what you need. Another deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. One more deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. Okay. How do you guys feel? How are you doing? Sounds good, Tiffany. I put the links on my other 2 pages too, so I'm sure you will find it. Got your heart race going, huh, Janet? That's good. Maybe you needed a little boost there. Ooh, Kelly, that's awesome. That means that your vibration is starting to raise. That's really good. Tingly fingers, feeling relaxed. Good. You need to feel a little relaxation, Maddie, right? Purple is great, Cindy. It's a very protective. Protects your energy field, protects feelings, give you a sense of security. Good, Carrie. Oh, that's interesting, Stephanie. I wonder if it was the energy moving through his crown chakra. Tingly hands. Tiffany, you can breathe easier. That's good. That's really good. Yay. I'm so glad to hear that, guys. All right. So I'm going to hop off here and I will see you guys very, very soon. I will be back live doing readings on Saturday. Tomorrow I will be making waffles on my other page in the morning if you want to find out about those. And other than that, I hope you guys have an amazing, amazing Thursday night. Here's to hoping there's no school tomorrow and people get a day off and kids get a day off because they work really hard. I love you guys all so much. Thank you for supporting me. Make sure if you are new to the page that you subscribe and hit the little bell so that you get notifications. And if you want to do a private reading, all that information is below in the text. Thank you guys. Sending you all so much love and light. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.